Welcome back to Gravity Rush. Welcome to DLC, quote unquote. If you're getting remastered, it's not DLC. It's on the disc. So hooray for that.
So this is all side stuff then, I'm imagining.
Yep, in this part, we become a maid.
Of course, because
yay?
it's a Japanese game featuring a female character. They have to have a maid costume at some point. It's like required by law, I think.
You need to have either bikini maid or scroll girl outfit. You need to have at least one of the three. If you don't, then you're put into an anime jail.
At the very least, it's not one of those overly skimpy and frilly ones. It's like an actual maid outfit.
Wait, actual maid outfits exist?
Yes.
I refuse to believe that.
Well, you wouldn't. Like servants for overly rich people wouldn't wear them nowadays, just by reputation. But
Well, yeah, the other thing about servers in rich households and those kind of settings is that they kind of want to go unseen. And now that it's so pop culturally relevant, you kind of don't want to do it anymore. So...
yeah, I got one of the questions wrong, so I have to talk to an NPC to get the answer.
Oh, right.
Is it one of those? Is it one of those games where you can't
No, it
get
won't let
it?
you. It won't let you try again until you talk to the person and get the answer.
But what I more meant is that they let you get the answers right even if you're not supposed to know them yet in game?
Yeah.
That was a brilliant landing.
Yeah, it was like faster than a speeding bullet.
He smacked into the wall and just fell.
She thinks she's more powerful than a locomotive, and on a good day can probably leap tall buildings in a single bound.
You stuck the landing, at least. It's one of those. It was one of those careening landings, though, where I just wanted to yell out, "Nailed it!"
First try.
First try.
So why is Cat doing this?
Money.
Oh,
It's a job. Also, any costume you get in the DLC, you can't just put on and wear during the
oh
course
yeah,
of the
you're
game.
right. This is a very down-to-earth made costume. Like all of the frills you see on the anime ones are gone.
Like her legs are even covered. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you kind of want to do that when your job involves dusting a lot of shit. Just saying. It's gross. But yeah, what is the point of the frilly? Oh wait, the frilly headdress is probably to keep your hair out of your face. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
probably a good thing to do while you're.
Okay,
working.
so every time
Well, you say that, but she still has really long bangs on the front.
I see the thing pop up on the screen where it tells you what to do, the font that they use just kind of makes it look like it was edited in there. Like
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
pretty
us
sure
did
those are
that.
priceless
I'm
artifacts,
sorry.
Ryan.
It's just okay.
Well, no, this is junk. She's telling us to get rid of it.
I don't know if it's intentional. Like if this is maybe the reason that they included the super realistic conservative maid outfit, but seeing an anime girl dressed so down to earth doing this weird gravity bullshit is hilarious. I'm sorry.
You know, you can pick it up with your hands.
Well, why would you pick it up when you can just lift them with gravity?
well,
Dignity
you
for
could,
your powers.
You could, Ted, but you know,
This is just way easier and more efficient.
this stuff looks super fucking heavy, and as someone who basically works a job where you have to think about how you're lifting things, like basically
Lift
all
with
night.
your knees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
sure your
remember
gravity down
not
with
to use your
knees.
gravity powers with your back, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would definitely appreciate being able to. In fact, you know, now that I'm saying that, I've actually, in passing, like while imagining stuff for story ideas, because work is boring, I space out a lot. I imagined how a telekinetic would work the same job I do, and the answer was with a hell of a lot less difficulty.
Man, telekinesis is low-key like the best superpower, though. Like, if there was one that I could probably pick, it would probably be that one.
Well, you know, if you're
Lift.
telekinetic, you can lift anything, even yourself, so you can already fly.
Yeah, basically. Also, you can just keep people away from you at all times, which is pretty great.
Like physically.
Please respect my personal space.
Or else.
So when you need to say no means no, you just pin them to the wall for 5 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
Upside down.
Upside. Nah,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Let the
upside
blood
down.
rush to their head.
5 minutes upside down would be a bit much. Sideways.
Sideways. Okay.
Ice cream. Yeah, now she wants us to go get her special ice cream sundae.
Man,
That
I can't
requires
wait to
ingredients from
order
4
a...
It's a tub. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have to
Yeah,
do
that's
it
a
before
big
the ice
fucking
cream.
tub of ice cream.
Wait, was
Yeah.
that Santa Claus in the sky I just saw?
No, those are airships.
Oh, but they had the rails like a sleigh. Are you sure? Are you
It's
sure
not
that?
Santa.
Oh. Is that how he does
He's
it all?
real, I tell
Is
ya.
that how they do it all in one night? Is with anti-gravity power? Excuse me, lady. You're kind of bouncing this ice cream tub in my personal space. Could you stop that?
Yeah, you see, the whole, Santa riding reindeer in a straight line is just a fabrication that we use for storytelling purposes. In reality, they're probably just flailing in midair because they also have gravity rush powers.
Yeah, unfortunately, her special sundae requires ingredients from 4 different, very far apart locations.
Wow.
Why did we have to pick up the ice cream first?
Wow,
Just
and my
catching it.
parents
I swear.
and my parents think
Every
I'm being a
time.
brat when I just want chocolate jimmies on mine. Jeez.
What would this woman
Every
have
time
done?
you're flying, it looks like you're getting knocked out by someone, right?
What would this woman have done if she hired a normal ass person to do her dirty work?
They probably wouldn't succeed, is the thing.
That's why we're the
Because
only.
the dog
That's
would
why
lose
she's
his
stuck
mind.
with us. Basically.
To find some chocolate.
With or without nuts.
Well, we already have the cookie, so I don't think we need the nuts.
Yeah, but this is oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin is great, though.
There's
No,
nothing wrong with
excuse
oatmeal
me.
raisin. Oh my god. Okay, Lewis,
We're
here,
doing
tag
this
me in,
again.
buddy.
How can you not like oatmeal raisin? People have no souls.
I mean, oatmeal's fine, but oatmeal and raisins just... Ugh.
It's
wrong?
like they're
Whoa,
two
what's wrong with
perfectly acceptable things on their
Dude.
own.
Dude,
But-
they make plenty of instant oatmeal packs with raisins in them. Plenty
Yeah,
of
nobody buys those ones.
them. Cinnamon raisin oatmeal. Come on. It's great.
It's like, so, as soon as someone mentioned their disclaimer, we were like, oh, fuck, here we go again.
Oatmeal raisin cookies, sponsored by 1 out of 4 BrainScratch members.
Man, now I know what Ryan is
No,
talking about.
I like them too, so half a brain
Now I
scratch.
know what Ryan feels like when he talks about his actual pizza.
Yes. But we can all agree
No,
that's
actual in quotes.
We're all team no pulp here, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. At least we
We-
agree on something.
We can all also agree that St. Louis style pizza is not pizza. That's a fucking cracker.
I don't know. I've never had it. But
I
probably.
don't think I have either.
You remember those Lunchable things where you had like the cracker and you'd like smear quote unquote sauce on it?
I like quote
Wait,
unquote sauce.
That's not just a Lunchable thing?
Well, it's like effectively a bigger size version, but that's effectively
hold
what St.
on,
Louis
let
pizza is.
I know what you're talking about for Lunchable specifically, but like I don't think I've seen a St. Louis pizza.
It's so fucking gross.
Just Google's a thing. Just Google image search it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at it right now.
And I'm doing my duty and watching
It just
the
looks
game, though.
Sicilian.
Oh, dude.
That's a silly. That's not dough. That's like
okay,
a cracker
okay,
thing.
all right. Of all the pictures I'm seeing, it looks like someone took a pizza and ran it over with a fucking car.
Yep.
I was going to say, if it's Sicilian, then it's a really thin Sicilian, from the sound of what Ryan said. The thing about Sicilian is that it's a really thick pizza, you know?
But my problem with Sicilian though is that it's too doughy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that
like
comes
a
with
good
the
amount of
effect.
dough on my pizza, but
I like Sicilian every now and then. It's not my first choice pizza, but sometimes I want to mix it up. It's also really filling, so that helps.
Well, it's good because of all the damn dough.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want a lot of food
Yeah.
in one sitting. So
I'm sorry. I was actually
welcome.
paying attention to the game for a
Video.
moment, and then she was just standing on the roof and then slowly slid down.
Yeah. But this is also probably one of the, if not the worst mission in the game. You have to find 5 pieces of paper that have the same kind of general brownish tone as the rest of the world.
Ugh.
And there's basically, if you get lost or just don't know where to find them, you basically just have to wait for the game to take mercy and just tell you where it is.
Is this mission timed? Well, it doesn't
No.
look like it is.
It's not.
Okay.
No, it just keeps track of the amount you have.
Yeah.
So I have to ask. I'm pretty sure you guys probably maybe touched upon this earlier.
Wait,
somewhere in the
what
middle
was
of
she
the Die Hard
reading just
commentary.
now?
Part of the manuscript that the
Part of the manuscript.
Yeah, no, what was it?
the husband is an author.
No. I mean, what was on the page? What was it saying?
Well,
Oh, you mean like on the image itself?
No, because there was
It just-
she was reading it and getting really into it, and the cat gave her a look. What was she reading?
Probably smut, if I had to guess.
I did see the word steamy, but I think it was in reference to a bath.
yeah, no, what you'll find that as we get more and more pages, the story starts to make less and less sense.
Okay.
So it's not Luigi in the Waffle Kingdom
No.
in any sort of the way.
Sadly, no.
Anyway, did you guys talk about like what exactly is the Eye of Sauron going up there in the sky?
The what?
There's some sort of like black void in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we're
going
only
to
gonna
devour
smell-
all worlds because Count Bleck made it when he got Princess Peach and Bowser married.
Actually, he's not wrong.
Wait, what? wait, what? Oh,
My
Okay, we'll
favorite-
find out. We'll find out in the second game that the big black void beneath the city is very, very slowly expanding and rising up.
oh, God! It is Super Paper Mario.
Yeah,
Oh God. Okay.
My favorite.
that's why I said he wasn't wrong.
My favorite aspect of the landscape, though, is the big ass tower that just goes up infinitely.
Yeah, it does.
I like that kind of image in games. It reminds me of stuff like the Pillars of Nosgoth.
So does the second game take place in the same cities?
It's complicated.
Oh, okay. So is it like the same cities but just different areas because video games?
We come back to Hexville later.
Later.
The first half of the game is definitely not in the same area, though.
Okay.
The paper is stuck in the trash can, and I'm trying to get it freaking open.
Man, I'm finding a lot of waifus in here, but
You're supposed. All right, hold on. Is that dumpster always there?
Yes.
You're supposed to find that
Yeah.
like that
I
with
think
no
so.
cursor whatsoever.
Until the game just takes mercy on you.
Because
yeah.
that's just fucking impossible. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to get the thing in the first. Oh, okay. There you go.
does the game? Do you always have to find them in order too?
No.
No. Okay.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I've only played this game like 3 times. Once when I was first playing it, one as a test just to make sure I, had a handle on the controls, and then the recording.
Okay.
The controls do take some getting used to, so this is one of the ones I really had to do a full practice run on.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense, especially for bizarre games like this. It's not like you can just pick up and play.
I think I saw it on screen and I missed it.
Oh,
You eventually just kind of have to wait for the
I have
game
to
to take.
ask.
that
Is the
happens a
maid
lot
outfit
when I'm
even
recording
necessary?
games. I miss something, and then I see myself miss it in the footage. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ow."
Yeah, so what were you asking, John? Sorry.
Is the maid outfit even necessary at this point?
Yeah,
Well,
we're on
yes,
the
we-
clock, John.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's because she said, no servant of mine will be in such shabby clothes and stuff, so...
Yeah, but she's not monitoring you.
Okay, John, you just don't appreciate fashion, all right? God.
Yeah, I was letting you read that because apparently the hot and steamy scene was getting kissed by a dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he's a furry, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like she was reading different pages out of context and
Yeah.
seemed to think it was a romance. That's a surprisingly good low-key punchline.
Now, is there a way you can like reset the camera?
Yes. If you click the right trigger, it'll reorient it to be proper viewing as far as the horizontal
Okay.
plane goes.
I think that is something that I like about Gravity Rush. Even though it's got some crazy concepts going on, it's not really in your face about anything. Well, not most of the time.
What do you mean? Because
Well, I mean, a lot of games and movies and anime that have interesting story concepts and stuff. They like to. Uh, it's like they're not as confident in what they're doing. Like they don't think that the audience will get it unless they shove it in their face.
Yeah,
You
like,
know?
look at this, look at the gravity, oh my gosh. and
Symbolism.
They push it too hard, and it makes you feel like you're dumb. You know, like it thinks you're dumb, basically.
Or at the very least, it doesn't leave much room to the audience to think about things. Gravity Rush has more of a restrained feeling to it, you know.
yeah, because if you like take a screen cap of like this happening right here, you would think it's just from any sort of like a RPG, and then she just takes off.
Like
Well, it's
they
more like
haven't made a big deal of the powers. They're just something that exists in the world, I guess. Is
Yeah.
This game is literally I have to go now. My planet needs me. The video game.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
It's.
I mean, I mean, you're also technically not wrong with what happens in the second game, but
What? So she's extraterrestrial
not quite, but close enough.
from another dimension.
Oh, this
No,
part of town.
from further up the big spire thing.
This part of town is interesting, visually interesting, because it shows you a place where the entire cityscape that you've on broke off from a larger mass.
Must suck for anybody who just happened to live there earlier.
Well, yeah, it's basically Final Fantasy VI's midpoint twist, where the world just splits apart and people fall into the chasms.
Or like how Sonic Unleashed would have been if it actually tried to...
Basically, it's a big old example of environmental storytelling that points to some sort of apocalyptic tier event that happened in the past.
These are the guys whose house we destroyed, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and they're asking for help to get an actual house again.
Do like that comeback though. I was like, why don't you two get a job, you fucking hippies?
To be fair
Because
to
you
the kid,
destroyed our
one
house?
of them's a kid, and to be fair to at least one of them is like a 6-year-old kid.
Yeah, but you know what? You know, until like a few parts ago, we just made the sewer our house, so we didn't have a house, and we got a job anyway.
Yeah, we're
Just
not
saying, it's
paying
not-
our
it's
taxes
not-
on it. It's completely under the table, and, you know, God forbid we
Oh,
need
it's under more than
insurance.
just the table. It's under the floor, the piping. It's under a lot of things.
Well, actually, considering that the nature
I don't
of
need to worry
under
about
and
the
over
piping
is
because
relative
it
in
is
this
the
game,
pipe.
it might be over the table, you know. Like, who knows?
Or maybe you threw the table over it.
That could also work.